Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Tonight we're returning to Kubifaktorium. At the end of the last stream, we finished up the third island and we embarked on our journey to the fourth island. And we know a couple things about this island. The first of which is it's partially grass and partially desert. And the second is that we have a few communities that we can apparently rescue here. Yeah, there's apparently some friendlies here. It looks like maybe the horses and the sheep. This colonist flag. And there's another one up here someplace. So we can recruit them. Yeah, there's a few people here. So we can work our way to find them and recruit them. Just like with the other islands we embarked upon, we can carry all of our inventory that we gained on the previous islands with us. So we have a large inventory to start the game with. But we don't have a whole lot of space to spread into. So the first thing we'll do on this island, like we did on the other, is to start putting out some bonfires and to get things moving in that direction. I think from this point on, I will use the larger bonfires because they give, I think, double? No, not quite double. 10 compared to 16. So they give 60% more range, well, 60% more radius for just using a board and a block instead of a log and a rock. So it does require refined materials, but we get more range, which means we can have to put less out, and then we have less in the way when we want to expand. I want to acknowledge a couple of things before we actually get started. At the very end of last stream, I got a follow from Too Many Tumbleweeds. I wanted to thank you for that follow. And also, earlier today, I was followed by Friesen Peter. I wanted to thank you as well. And if anybody is watching who hasn't followed, if you enjoy the content you see, I'd appreciate a follow. That just shows me that what I'm doing is enjoyable to folks. So, all right, so let's get them moving, and we'll unload 10 of each of the blocks and the boards, and that way we can build them. To start with, they'll just throw everything on the ground. We also want to unload excellent pickaxes and shovels. We got normal hammers. I guess we'll go with the normal stone hammers. We don't have any excellent hammers. We do have excellent hammers. Oh well. We got one normal and unloaded. Excellent hammers, and then excellent swords. Hey, Fazian, welcome. Hi, Zimep2033. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's pick up this chest. We hopefully can find something useful in it. And we will also mine a bunch of these trees just to kind of get them out of our way. And actually, let's mine some of this clay as well just to get it out of our way. You know what, let's go ahead and get rid of these ferns too. Let's just destroy everything. Oh yeah, those bonfires make a huge difference. Wow. Already expanded as much as we can expand in this direction. I think I will, let's see, alt click. I gotta remember what game I'm on as to what key combination makes the duplicate tool or the picker tool. Yeah, I think we can go here. And we can put another one out here someplace. Just keep destroying stuff. Let them leave it on the ground, of course, but looks like we're not getting much clay, which is good because we have a metric ton of clay on the boat. Let's see. 308 clay. Yeah, we got plenty of clay. We have here for strength 52. Okay, well, as soon as we arm, actually, let's go ahead and do some fighting just to start out. We'll pick our 5 most capable fighters. We'll let them all go and find axes. Actually, while that's going on, let's build some sort of stockpile. Oh, this looks good. For food. Tomatoes. Strawberries. Bread. That way. And then another stockpile for water. That way they don't complain about, at least don't complain about food and water. They may complain about housing, but that's okay. All right, so we are combating a bunch of, oh no, 3, looks like zombies, maybe a ghost. A mummy. A mummy and 2 zombies. Awesome. Oh, and their flag is way up there. Okay. So where do we want to establish our sort of crafting block at? I'm thinking we put it right here on the desert floor. That way we can reserve as much of the grassland as possible for farms and tree groves, groves and pastures as we can. So let's plan on doing that. Because it won't take long to beat these guys, and they're done. Another? Okay. It just took it a minute. Okay, so there is some ore here. As you can see, there is 2 iron ore in this block alone. So I'm going to put our usual kind of layout here. But I think I'm going to start it here. So we have room, because we keep forgetting every other time, to have room for horse stations. Go with stone or rock. That's what it's called, is rock. And log. Put your fingers in the right spots. So they can unload those items into those stockpiles. How do we do over here? Lots of clay. We'll also set up a stockpile for clay someplace over here, probably out in the desert, just so that it's out of our way. Then we can do our usual crafting, basic workplaces. That. Okay, this was log, right? So this can be boards. This can be stone. Means this is handles. As soon as they mine that, that'll be the stone blanks. Fingers are not in the right place tonight. Stone blanks. Okay, good. They are loading things up. Gave them a lot of mining jobs, so they're going to be busy for a little while. And then, of course, a bunch of the ore is laying around in the stockpiles. We'll have to deal with that. Hmm. Pyramid. Oh, we need to unselect this so they go back to their normal everyday jobs. Why is everyone selected for logistics? I guess they're supposed to be. Were they always selected for logistics, or am I going crazy, or did an update happen? That's probably actually the most likely solution. We'll go with that. Yeah, for strength 63. Here someplace. 52. Yeah, we can probably do a little more attacking. Same 52? Yeah, so. I think we probably need to build the stockpiles for things like iron and copper sooner rather than later. At least we'll build some temporaries here. And you. Just so that they hopefully will clean out. Actually, we can probably force them to clean out a little bit by engaging the logistics system. That way they'll target those. I think they'll target those first. And the game randomly minimized on me. Seems to like to do. Yes, it does. See, that does seem to work to kind of trick the. I don't know if it's tricking, but trick the game into unloading everything from the stockpiles by using the logistics system. And then they can unload everything they need to unload into those stockpiles. There's plenty of logs and stone laying on the ground that I don't want to force it into these, or rock, I should say. I don't want to force it into these. I'd rather they pick up what's laying around. Build our road. Middle there. And then we'll have another crossroad coming across there. Junk laying around here. So after this comes, well, more attacking first, I guess. Let's put our fighters back in action. Yes, everybody's doing logistics right now. This shows you their current task. Everybody's just loading stuff up. So once we get our fighters ready to go, they are arming up still. We definitely need to build some houses pretty soon, by the way. Give them just another few seconds. Just make sure they're armed up. Oh, wow, we've already met all but one of our targets. That's pretty good. I'm going to exploit this island, though. We're not going to move on. 131. And that one won't be that hard to actually achieve. We already have the milk. We just need to get cocoa beans some way or other. Either by importing them or by growing cocoa. I think we should grow the cocoa plants, though. 128. Yeah, so they're starting to get frustrated now with the lack of housing. So while they're fighting, I will build a house. Or a few houses, I should say. Start here. Again, with another road in here. Sometimes the road tool gets a little weird. Are they battling? Yeah, the strength is getting less, so that means that we need to get them housed because they're losing happiness. Do we have? Ooh, we need water too. Build a well. Put it right here. Unload into that. That's still accepting water. Good. Still unloading these things. Words. Hills, yeah. Looks like stone blanks are done. Looks like stone blocks are done. But the wooden stuff is still pending. We attack. Did we win? Looks like we won. We did win. What? Place another bonfire. Can we tear this down? Or can we not tear this down? May not be completely in our zone yet. Stuff here? What's going on? Yeah, I think there's junk there. Or the pyramid might actually take a little bit extra space. Okay, we'll just put this here then. Let's see. Good attack over here. No, we better wait for them to get housed because their strength is getting weaker. Boards. Might we be done with handles, or did they just fall down on the second page? No, looks like we might be done with handles. That's good. I have a lot of boards. What do we have for builders? Actually, I wonder, was this logistics column new? No, because this logistics column's new. That's why. That's why it's all selected, because it's an update. A recent update changed that. So we have 117 now. Let's go ahead and attack again. Two undead colonists and a mummy. Fighters, ho. Stone blocks. I think, right? Yeah, stone blanks. Wooden handles. And I think we still have plenty of boards on the ship. Yeah. Somebody dealing with the water. We have two people dealing with water. And one of them is a fighter, so one of them should still be dealing with water. They're not. Windbert, where are you? You're going to deal with water. Excellent, thank you. Okay. Oh, they're still fighting. Build this yet? No, we did not. We stand over here. Definitely need to wait. We only have 2 warriors, so the other 3 must be injured or something. We need to build a table. I always forget the table. The table in right here. Again, this stockpile was only temporary until we probably would build it over here. I think this row here might be a good place for another road. Kind of break this up a little bit. Good. Houses are being built fast now. Someone is building that. Yeah, construction in progress. And here, okay, they're still energizing themselves. And 20, 30 minus, so we need 22 houses. Each of these is 4. So that's 24, so we should be good on the houses. Then we just need to house the pigs in the barns. I think we can probably just build those right here. Ooh, that's good space there, because that lets me put a road in right across there. I remembered just now that the barns need the harvested wheat, so we'll extract some of that from the ship and just throw it on the ground. This, a cactus. Nice. The new stuff. Doing here. Excellent. 125. That should be good for an attack. Only sending 4 of our villagers to attack, but that's okay. We still have way more power than they do. And once the other ones get in their housing for a little while, get to socialize at the table for a little while, they'll be happy. That's what this one here is complaining about. He wants to socialize. We may eventually need to build another table, and maybe I'll just build it right here where the stockpile is once we take it out. Okay, we are killing spiders now. Looks like there's another enemy camp over here, but we got a while to go till we get there. Not a while, but enough. This is this one that we're fighting now. Yeah. That'll be good. We're just about there. Spider named Webster. That seems appropriate. Did I? Okay. I just realized you probably can't hear the sound from the game. Can't. Sorry about that. There's game sound now. Changed the way the sound for this game was connected and then didn't adjust my settings appropriately. These. So what kind of trees are these? These are Joshua trees. Aren't those illegal to cut down? At least in some parts of the United States? Okay, here comes the rest of our villagers to fight. Man, we're missing a lot. The pyramids. So apparently we can't knock down the pyramids and we can't build around the pyramids. That makes them nice and useful. Iron-legged killer. Lovely. Love the name. Okay, Okay, so after we finish the fight with those, or this last spider here, then we'll set our warriors back to their normal jobs and let them go about their business. We out of food? That's not good. Set up some farms. But I get for getting distracted with my distractions here. So the road here comes all the way through here. And use along. Oops, I hate it when that happens. And use along this way. And this road along this way. Put stockpile here for one kind of fruit. The other one there, we'll have to move our well, but I wasn't planning on this necessarily being the permanent home for the well anyway. We can build a farm right here. All this tomatoes. Selected. Thank you. And we will de-zone this stockpile. Zone another stockpile here for water. Yeah, Kelsey, sort of. The map is a world map, and so this is the 4th island on the world in the world. We did. We finished the 3rd island during the last stream, and we started the we traveled to the 4th island, but we did not. We didn't start. We just traveled there, disembarked from the ship, and called it a day. Oh, the sheep carry now too. They used to not do that. That's excellent. Do they appear? Oh, they do appear. Awesome. So we have now 2 sheep. 1, 2. Yeah, we have 2 sheep. So now we're going to need another barn. Put our sheep in. Pig barn, sheep barn. Okay, and then I can take this down. Thank you. And rebuild the well over here. You can't be missing rock, can you? Apparently you can. You know what? Let's just unload some from the ship. Then we'll set some of this stuff to get harvested. Okay, that's probably enough from the ship. Maybe. Bunch unloading. So we'll cancel that now. That way they prioritize on yes, trainable animals. Or at least tameable. When we that's where we got the sheep from. When we defeated these spiders that were over here, there was a claim flag here for claiming villagers or animals. And apparently it contained animals, which it looked like it did. And apparently those animals give us, or will join us and become logistics animals. Alright, well that's going to be kind of sad. We'll just expand this out there. Strawberries. Go there. Way. Do we have room yet for... We don't really. Alright, so it looks like we need to put in a bonfire somewhere in this vicinity. Where is the best place to put it, though? Perhaps... No. No, I don't want to put it here, because I want to put another table in here. Maybe we'll just put it over here. I'm not sure where the best place is. We might end up moving it. At least it'll help us reveal basically this whole remaining area here. Okay, progress. Yep. Now we have stone. Excellent. I know you all are hungry. We're working on the food now. Sorry about that. What are these doing? Come and help them mine these. Yeah, it's really fun. I like kind of the city buildery kind of games, and this is perfect for me. Oh, there's a tiny little bit over here that didn't get picked up by that. That's a bummer. There's probably a better spot to put this, but yeah. Let's maybe put this in the middle of someplace now. Oh, maybe right in here someplace, and then we'll actually take this one down. This will be right in the middle of the zone that we needed to claim anyway. The main objective is to reach inventory targets. Depending on what map you're on, what island you're on, and therefore what materials are available to you, you can you have a various amount of targets. This one actually was fairly low in terms of numbers. It was collect a certain amount of mined iron, a certain amount of mined copper, and then 5 chocolate milk. Is a pretty modest goal, and so actually we're going to keep it going a little bit longer, just so that we, because we can, once you reach the inventory target, you can move on to the next island, or you can tell the game that you want to increase the inventory target, and then keep playing on this map, or you don't even have to tell the game you want to increase it. You can just keep playing. This time, I will most likely increase the target. Clean these out too, because we're going to want to expand into this real fast here. I want to build the next assemblies, the tool and the wooden part assemblies here. We get all of the boards unloaded. No, there's still a few more left. Basically, it's the same objective as most city builders. Build, save up resources, move on. Did we deselect our fighters? I forgot already. No, we did not. That could be a problem. And I didn't do that. But we need to set up a stockpile for all of this clay that we mined. Just do it right here, at least for now. A great big one. Mined clay. Get it out of like here. 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 So yeah, so the pigs and the sheep that you sort of bring into your colony act as logistic spots. Just fun. And your people obviously will too. And then you can do a few other logistics types of things, like a horse station, which we'll actually do fairly soon, probably. And then you can do trains and zeppelins. It looks like conveyors as well. I haven't actually done anything with anything other than horses so far, except for in the tutorials. So once our warriors get rested up, we can go take out that last group of bad guys over there. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in that rock. Holy cow. Destroy this now. X, or is it? No, it's Z. There are quite a few other animals too. There's turtles, hippos. I'm not sure if you can ever tame anything else. You can sort of tame the cows, and actually we should start working on taming the cows soon, because the cows serve to make milk. And we need the milk to make the chocolate milk. We have milk on the ship. Brought it from the other island. But we can always have more. And I think, actually, we'll probably put that in right around in here. Somebody dealing with the water situation here? Yeah, okay. Maybe we just do like a flower field here, and then on the other side we'll build the like the tea brewery, things like that. Alright, so this will be flowers. Going into there, auto selected. Then we'll put a brewery in here. No, two. Brewery in here. And actually, we should probably put in another well for the breweries. We'll do that here. Well, here. Like the well, thank you. Water. That they are cleaning up. You. So we'll build this well here, and that way this brewery can make the tea. We'll put a stockpile in right here. Flowers. Tea. Unload the tea we have off of the boat. Close the flowers we have off the boat. Make tea and drop it in there. I think we just continue this road down this way. And we could put in, I think it's a brewery that also makes chocolate milk. Yes. How much space do we got here? Stockpile. Put the brewery here. Make an oddly shaped stockpile here for the chocolate milk. We could put the milk stockpile right here across the street. Put that shape. Yeah. And then we can build our pasture right here. 6 by 6. Perfect. Just the pasture size that I like. Take milk. Select, thank you. Load the milk we have. We have too much milk. Select that for right now. Stayed, right? Yes, it did. Excellent. The brewery here. Make chocolate milk. There. Chocolate milk. Hey, Lana, welcome. Then I think a large part of the rest of this grassland is going to be probably groves for trees. Because unless they've added... I should probably go and read patch notes since I see updates are always happening. I should probably go and see if we can farm the sheep yet and harvest them for their wool. Or harvest the wool from them. That's a little bad wording. And then kind of go from there. We unload all the tea we had. See, we haven't unloaded all the milk. We have beer still to make. Oh, that we need to make another field here. Or no, the wheat's gonna be over here. So we'll have the wheat fields here, and then we'll have that brewery over here. We'll probably put a third well in for that. Looks like, what is that? Oh, okay. Looks like we have gotten all the tea unloaded. Can unselect that. Flowers, we still have flowers to unload, milk to unload. We're unloading over here. Boards, we still have that to unload. Okay. I have not filled with oil at all yet, but there is oil on this island. Quite a few patches of oil, actually. Trees. If they finish mining this, then we can start. That harvested cotton. I don't know what biome we grow cotton on. Can't grow on grass. Let's see. Grows on desert oasis and dry soil. So this must be dry soil here. Desert oasis could be this, probably. Probably this. A little hard to see. But I'll bet you that's what it is. So if we wanted to grow cotton, we could grow cotton over here. I'm already building on this, so I don't want to change my plans. Let's see, we can put in a basic workplace. Oh no, we can't. We can't build on that. Can we do foundation? I don't know, I guess sand maybe here? No. Grass? No. That's unfortunate. Ooh, that's handy. Water sprinkler. We can't make machine parts yet, but and a treadmill for power. So we can't build anything on this, which puts a cramp in my style, but what else is new? Oh, we finished the construction there. Workplace, that is just enough to not fit. We'll have to make it offset a little bit here. And then we'll just put the other one over here. It'll be okay. This one will make tools. This one will make the wooden parts. Just delete the rest of the stockpile. We're going to move that all anyway, so. We've got the road all the way through. For wooden parts. I still can't spell. Not refined, just the regular wooden part. And the ship, I know, has plenty of that. And the logi pigs work really fast, don't they? What if we can build a road across that? We can't even build a road across this. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well, let's just go around. Biggie. So I think I want to do some stockpiles. Oh, there's junk still there. Any other junk laying around here? No. Okay. I think I'll do some stockpiles right here for the ores. Here and here. Make them a little bit larger though. Because we have so many to deal with. We'll see, the road's going to have to go around the temple. This, so maybe we'll offset them a little bit. Actually, we could just do like 3 by 6, sure. For now, you can hold both kinds of ores. And we'll get our logi pigs to get to work over here, transferring that stuff to there. Let's just tear up the rest of this mountain. Oops. So actually let's do that. 1 tool. 2. 3. No. Hey, Roadster. Thanks for the host. This can probably be done a little bit better. That's 1, 2. This one like this. Build one like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tools? Are there 5 tools? Why can't I remember how many tools there are? 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 tools. Brain damage. Like that. So I need you guys to logi pig. Load all of this stuff. Oh, we need to unload the stone to the stone stockpile. What's that, Kelsey? put stone fingers right place. Thank you. Oh, we'll put stone hammers right there. Pickaxes right there. Stone shovels right there. Oh. Now we can cancel all of these logistics jobs because they don't mean anything anymore. This one also does not mean anything anymore. Ooh, we only have one iron left there. Oh, come on. Forgot to deselect those. Logic pegs. Yeah, raid host. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you were streaming for quite a while because I tuned in. I think right when you started at 7 or so. That was quite a while. Select this. No, not deselect. Deconstruct this. Then we'll build another table. Right here. And we'll finish this road right there. Y'all are still cleaning up stuff. Yeah, I keep checking my clock because I have to go to bed tonight. Alright, so I think the other thing we need here is our upgrade workshop. Well, of course. Clean up some mess there. We'll put the upgrade workshop right here. And that'll keep these tools upgraded. We need to unload the rest of the ship. Into the tool storage. Don't starve on RimWorld. How about that? Let's try this again. Good workshop right there. Then you are going to make all the stone upgraded tools. You can output into the appropriate tool spot. Then you are going to make all of the regular stone tools. Now put into the same spots. We might have stone in there. Looks like it. Let's see if we can get a logi pig in there to clean that up. Yep, it worked. Well, I die plenty and don't start together for every reason, so. Stone here. Alright, did I not start the chocolate milk? There's no inputs. You have the milk? Oh, you don't have the cocoa. Right, we need to farm the cocoa. That would be smart. We'll farm that right here. Where can we farm cocoa? Didn't we see something for cocoa farming? Or am I in the last stream? Or am I crazy? It must be crazy, unless it's done in another way. Must have had some cocoa laying or some cocoa beans laying around. How can we see if the cocoa beans... I could have sworn it was here in the fields. Does anybody remember what we talked about? Or we saw it? I don't. Now make wooden parts. Go into there. Yeah, thank you. I left it open for you. You're welcome. Alright, so I think we'll just import the cocoa, because I don't remember where we got it from, or where we might have seen it, and I'm not seeing it on here. And I imported it in my test game anyway, so I know that's possible. Ooh, that's a good spot. I'm gonna take out 1 square of that stockpile, but that's okay. And put it, unload this right onto a road. Alternatively, we could put it here, which is pretty close to a road as well. And I was gonna put a horse station down. I was gonna put the horse station over here. I think over here's fine. Ooh, or we could put it right here. Is this one not acceptable just because there's a road there? Yes, it was. That's even better. Right, so I want to import cocoa beans. I didn't set up a stockpile for cocoa beans, though. Do that. Here. Then you can just import cocoa beans. And we'll figure out something to export. Probably export some of this metal. Or, I guess, specifically. I don't know where else I would have seen the cocoa, so that must have been... We need to raise cows here. Oh, wait, we are. Sort of. We just need to make sure we unload all the milk first. Flowers. Got all the flowers. Wooden parts. We still have all kinds of those. Tools. We still have all kinds of those. Okay, looks like the boards are finally done. Yeah, so we can't build on this ground at all. That's unfortunate. Ooh, look at all the cocoa beans. Now we have cocoa beans coming in. Mined from a cacao... Oh, the trees. They're in the trees. That's where they are. They're in here. Mine that. So actually, let's... Well, let it unload this. That's fine. This is where I saw it. Yep, cacao trees. Doggone it. That's what it be, I asked? Right there. So once this ship unloads... Well, actually, I think they'll still take them. Even if I deselect that logistic option. Okay, so you can start planting cacao trees. Why did I not think cacao was grown on trees? I think Phasian answered that question already. What are we doing for... Alright, why is nobody picking up the stone and putting it in the rocks? There. So we achieved our target, but we're not going to leave this island yet. I still want to continue exploiting it. Let's raise the inventory target just to see what comes next, and then resume playing. So now we just need to make charcoal. We can do very soon. Make that by, I guess, burning, for lack of a better word, wood. So, need to get on that. Invalid soil for cacao trees. Desert oasis and dry soil. Alright, well, that's not being grown here then. Alright, you can unload stuff maybe. So we'll make this into a regular tree grove. Maybe it could be grown. There's really enough room there. Guess I shouldn't have built on this soil. Actually, let's make sure this is technically dry soil here. Yes, it is. Cancel that. I don't want you building it. So I guess let's clean this up. Take care of all the garbage laying on it. And we'll just make this into regular fir trees. Palm trees. Pine trees, yes. Oh, and the cacao trees make logs as well. Excellent. Cows don't grow on trees, if that's what you were asking. But cacao does. Cacao. Not cow. Cacao. You're just trying to drive me crazy now. Short trip. Thanks. No. That'd be a macaw, right? Is that the one you're trying to not make reference to? Ooh. So there definitely are different kinds of fish splashing around here in the water. It would be cool to be able to have fishing. Let's take a look at now groves. One. Oh, I forgot about that. Doggone it. Good. Cacao trees. Alright, so let's put in two stockpiles here. One for wood and one for cacao. Why not cacao? Cocoa. That's why. Cocoa beans. Logs. Then... is that? Charcoal. Excellent. So then the... cow can come down there. Probably need to should be setting up a logs. Take an output to there. So I should set up some horse stations. Well, I don't know. All I know is macaw. At least that's all I can think of. Down the road here. Let's put in a horse station. Right here. Another one right here. And can we get one in down here someplace? Don't need to be wooden ones. Actually, let's clear this stockpile. And let's adjust this pasture. Be like this. Put a stockpile in right here. For the horse station to bring the cacao down here. And we'll put a horse station right in here. These are right. Cow. Logs. Oh, I guess cocoa in this case. Yay. 600-second growth. That's a minute. Oh, no, actually it's more than a minute. And oh yeah. Why is there a or is it the board used for alright, that's fine. Where'd all the cows go? Oh, yeah, I guess it could require a decent amount of stimulation because there's a lot going on here. But thanks for coming, Kelsey. I'm actually probably ending in a few minutes anyway, so you caught most of it. Okay, so the horse station, I want the horse to go from that one to that one to that one. I want this horse to go also from that one to that one to that one. Nope. Select the right thing. So I did redo some of the logistics tutorials, and especially the horse station tutorial. Hopefully I can figure this out. So instead of sending these items directly via logistics, they need to be sent into the horse station. The horse station needs to accept cocoa beans and the logs. And then the outputs need to go into the appropriate stockpiles for those items. Nope. There we go. Now, according to the tutorial, that works. I'd like to unload all of these cocoa beans into that stockpile before too long, guys. Before this barge leaves and comes back with another barge load of cocoa beans. There we go. Logi peeps. What are our Logi pigs doing all over here? Whole lot of nothing. Okay, well, I'm going to cancel that job before the barge leaves entirely so it doesn't come back with a load of cocoa beans to sell me. You know what? Let's go ahead and attack this last encampment. And that'll be our last task for the night. Yep, Logipig tea break. Well, they did unload some of them anyway. As soon as we see the barge again, we could point it again. So once we get some... Oh. Haha. No, you can do one at a time, please. Thank you. So once we get some cocoa beans growing out of there, alright, good. The barge is back. They're still unloading it somewhat. Oh, I see. The brewer is just unloading it as he needs it. And the game minimized on me again. Once we have some stuff grown, we can test and see if the stockpiles, or if the logistics system is working correctly. But it might be next stream before we, or the next stream, the next Kubifaktorium stream, before we get to that point. Just because it's gonna take a while for them to grow. But we could do a regular pine tree farm here. Do a smallish stockpile for that. Then offload those into the logistics system as well. Since those grow so much faster, and we're going to need them anyway. We pretty much have farmed most of the trees. There's a few Joshua trees left. Holy cow, 305. Alright, well, let's go attack them then. The only other thing that I saw was something to do with the zones. Differing zones here. I might need to switch this zone color. Yeah. Why are you complaining now? No farm workers. Yeah, I know. Okay. So while we're doing the battling, we can also do the zone allowing, which I technically don't need to allow everyone. I could just allow my farmers and my miners. Perhaps some Logipigs. But I'm just going to allow everyone. Alright, we beat up the enemy. Let's deselect these. The others, we could do the same thing over here and assign a third color zone to these. I don't know if that's going to work out well or not. I guess I should have done this while things were going on. But alas. So that's the other thing that I was noticing on the tutorials is that every time they use the logistics, they also had you assign these color zones. So it's quite possible that that's what I actually need in order for the logistics system to work. See. Yes, apparently you can raise pretty much every, well, not the turtles, but pretty much everything else. And there's ostriches now too. And looks like every animal can have the possible jobs of logistics and power, which is interesting. Why is horse listed twice? Interesting. Or just a bug. Flying Logi pigs. Yeah. That would be awesome. So awesome. How do we have left on these trees? Oh, they've got 5 minutes left. These trees have just a few seconds left. Oh wait, this one needs to accept logs. Hopefully this works. Yeah. That'd be awesome. Look, it might be working. The Logi sheep is bicyclette. It did. So it did drop the logs off in logistics in the horse station. Now if we can just get a horse come down here and pick it up. No. I may actually need to change these horses so they just go between 2 stations. This one does 1 and 3. This one does 2 and 3. This one does 1 and 2. That might be better. Let's see. If that's true, then this one here will pick up. Click on the horse. There we go. No. Alright, I don't know. I don't know why. I am mystified. I guess I'll look at the tutorials again and see if I can figure out what I'm missing as far as the objectives go to get the logistics working. The problem is the horse station one is kind of basic, and the one that I kind of want to use is the Zeppelin one. So if the logistics are different with the Zeppelin, that could be why. I don't know. Alrighty, so let's end the stream here. We will be raiding Phasian, who is playing something. You decide RimWorld or Don't Starve. Oh, RimWorld? Okay. Once you're started, we'll hit the raid button. Refresh here. Sometimes the Twitch dashboard doesn't refresh automatically on me. There it is. Alrighty. So, thank you everyone for coming to the stream. We will be back for sure on Tuesday. Whichever day is next, you'll probably switch back to Oxygen Not Included. And at least for the short term, I plan on switching back and forth between the two. If I can get it done, we'll have a special Factorio treat for the stream on Saturday. So I'm going to actually focus and try and get it done for then, but you know how things go. So thanks for coming, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.